Hello guys, hello YouTube. Julia Dars, thank you so much for watching my channel. And this is a video from the I got COVID series. Feel that I want to share with you guys my experience and how am I dealing with this, because only now I can relate to people who got COVID and answer all the questions that I had in my head, like something like why people are getting depressed, why people are so stressed about it, like what a big deal, you got a COVID, life is going on and you have all the tools to beat it. And then I was a little bit skeptical about you got a COVID because you didn't take care of your health before and your immune system was compromised. And I faced it myself, and I'm truly sorry for thinking that way. But we're all human beings, we make mistakes and we have to just get over it with. So I want to make a couple very, very important points in this video. First is you have to eat. You have to eat, and I understand that, when you have COVID, some people do, some people don't. The food tastes bland. It's like if you were just chewing air. And what's funny? I didn't appreciate before like the ability to smell or taste. It's kind of like that we are taking it for granted, but once it's taken from us, we can really, really think of the gift that Mother Nature gave us, and smell and taste is one. So you have to eat. I know you don't want to, and me too. So basically, let me just go back and tell you the story how I actually got COVID. So I was competing, and when I came home, I collapsed, and of course I thought that it's probably the depletion. It's probably because my body is just going over a recovery mode, and I was very low on calories this time, and blah 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 blah. Water retention. Then when you dropping water, and I have naturally low blood pressure, so I associated that with smoking hookah and all stuff like this. And for the entire week, I didn't know I thought it's just a cold. I literally didn't have like fever or any symptoms, and I didn't even think that it's COVID. And it's probably what made me recover so fast, because mind is a very powerful thing. And if you concern and if you think about it, the disease that you have every day, going to a self-pity mode, oh my god, I'm so it's so bad, going into this victim mode. So some people do it subconsciously, and they just like to be surrounded by love, by other people, oh I'm so sorry kind of thing. So mind is a powerful thing. And point number one is because I didn't know that I had COVID, I was recovering every day. Every day I felt better and better and better and better. I was a little bit low on energy, but again, I thought it's just a matter of me eating a little bit more food after my competition. And then I got a text from my coach, and he said that one of the guys from our team is actually positive, and he tested, and he got COVID. So you guys should probably test it too. And this is where I'm like, possibly, but I don't really have any, symptoms. And I'm like, whatever. And then on Sunday, I realized that I don't have smell. And because I'm so used to that, I didn't pay attention like a half of the day to it. But then I'm like, that's weird. I cannot smell anything. And then taste, of course. And so what's funny, we were driving from Virginia, and I got a tea, and it was really very, very hot, and I kind of burned my tongue, and I thought like, okay, so probably I don't taste food because I burned my tongue. When I got home, some food tasted super bitter, and I'm like, oh, why is that? Probably the pineapple is just not good. And then it occurred to me next day that, look, probably it's COVID. So I canceled my one-on-one personal training appointments with my clients, and I decided to get tested. So I did, and they called me in 20 minutes, and they said, congratulations, haha, you have COVID. Well, they didn't say congratulations, of course. I heard like a very, very sorry kind of type of voice. But I'm like, well, no wonder, like, I can taste anything. She's like, yeah. I don't know, maybe she didn't hear a lot of positive kind of things. So when I'm like, okay, whatever, I can taste, blah, 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 the smell. And then all of a sudden, I went to this angry mode, and I can understand people right now, what they feel. I was very negative. I was like, this shit, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go anything. I don't want to work. I'm so poor thing. I got this COVID. I can enjoy my meals. I can do certain things. I can, like, smoking hookah is nothing. So certain behaviors that will link to my day-to-day life just vanished because I couldn't taste anything or smell. So I was very depressed, but it was just only for a couple of hours. And then I sat down and I'm like, look, nothing has changed. You have your mindset, you have your work that you love. You still have a lot of things to do and enjoy, and it's not gonna last forever. You know what to do, you know drills, you know certain things, how to bring the smell back. So just let it go. Let it go of this feeling of sorry, I'm sorry for myself, self-pity. Just let it go. Take take your supplements and enjoy. Enjoy the ability of just recovering slowly, and you have a chance to change certain behaviors that that are not good for you. You have a chance to share your journey with people who get COVID and who don't have enough knowledge, or we have a lot of knowledge on the internet, but it's certainly not the best way to go and seek for help, because every person thinks that he knows better. Whereas, like, we all different, we all have different symptoms. So, but the smell and the taste is like a common thing. Share what you did to get that back, and why you eating. And I, like, all of a sudden, I smile. I'm like, yeah, why to hold, like, I have a choice. I have a choice to be negative, or I have a choice to be positive. And certainly I don't want to be negative, and I choose to be positive. And I didn't feel that I'm in any way, kind of pushed from the society, and that I can enjoy, my clients, online clients, and be connected with people. Like, I am still the same person. It's just the virus, like a flu, that we don't know anything about it, but we can do, different things to manage it, to try to lower the symptoms, to try to get rid of it as fast as possible. So I want to share what I'm taking as a supplement. And guys, before you do that, before you take any advice from anyone who had COVID, please contact your physician and ask if it's okay for you, because we're all different and some things could not be good for you as for, let's say, me. So I'm taking aspirin, and this is a baby aspirin. I didn't find like a normal dosage of aspirin, but I'm taking 3 or 4 of that. So up to 160 and up to 500, I believe. I believe it's like a safe dose from 75 to 500. I'm not really sure. I don't remember that, but just, contact your physician. So the aspirin is the basically will keep your blood flow in regulation, because the virus tend to just attack your clog your blood, and that's where you cannot get enough nutrients and those phytocells that fight the virus and help to kind of get rid of this virus. So, and the blood become so thick. So this will help. And let's say in Russia, we actually, like, athletes are taking aspirin to support heart, to support like blood flow system. So aspirin is number one. This one is Sambucus. Pretty much it's just a combination of elderberry fruit, then vitamin C, zinc. So the elderberry fruit is actually very, very great antioxidant, and it also has vitamin C in it and zinc, which is like super pooper awesome for your immune system. I also take selenium, and selenium basically supports your immune system, and it's also a source of antioxidant, which is I take just once or twice a day. Any brand, I use this one. No association with them. Just order anyone, and it's just fine. Just see like how many micrograms. This one has 200, so I'm taking once or twice. And I'm taking zinc, of course, but again, it's for immune health. And then I'm taking vitamin D3. And vitamin D3 you can take anywhere up to 50,000 milligram, 50,000 IUs. It's basically, it's not toxic, and vitamin D3 is actually a prohormone. So vitamin D3 helps with formation of those cells, helps your alveoli in the lungs to work properly, to support you with proper oxygenation. And it's basically like, number one thing that you should be taking now, even if you don't have anything, just as a precaution. So those vitamins that I'm taking, basically, that's it. What else? Eating. Eating is important. First of all, you may feel like sleepy and very weak. And the number one mistake that people do, they stop eating. And I understand why, because you don't taste food, why to bother? But guys, you have to understand, in order for your body to fight anything, you have to have fuel. It's like if you, bought a new car and you're like, oh my God, so amazing, cool car, like I love it. And you just like sit you sit in the car and like the gas tank is empty. You're like, all right, I guess I just sit in here, but what is the point? Where you could have just filled the gas tank and go enjoy the ride in the fantastic car. So this is how your body works. It needs fuel. Primarily try to emphasize your protein intake, because the formation of hormones and antioxidants and all the cells that help to fight the virus they require protein. And we don't have any extra storage of protein in our body. We have fat storages, we have glycogen storages as a carbohydrates as a glycogen, but we don't have protein. So number one, take care of your protein intake, increase it. If you need to calculate it, please do. If you don't know how much or how much should you eat, you can simply go on Google and type in like how much protein. But general rule of thumb is a 1 gram per pound of body weight, lean body weight. You can also visit my website or my YouTube videos, and you can see, certain recommendations on the videos that I'm talking about protein. Next thing is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is energy, and your brain is trying to recover the pathways that links your smell and your brain, the storage of where the smell stored is. And that's why you're not feeling anything, because the virus seems that it doesn't affect the nerve itself. So we have olfactory nerve, all different types of cranial nerves, and it seems like it doesn't affect the nerve itself, but the area around it. And when you're smelling something, the stimuli is so weak that the signal doesn't go all the way up, and it cannot connect the smell and the signal and to retrieve it from your memory, like, okay, so what it is it vanilla, lavender, blah blah blah, lavender, or anything like that. So it just affects the area around it, and it kind of like blocks the signal from the, let's say, if you're smelling something. So it takes tremendous amount of energy, and that's why you feel so drowsy, that's why you feel so sleepy, because you're probably not eating enough. Please, right now, don't think about, oh my god, I'm probably gonna gain weight. That you won't. I am maintaining like 14 to 15,000 steps per day. Sometimes it's 10. Okay, and then when you doing your, let's say, cardio, very light activity, you just take any like essential oils and you try to smell it. So first time I did it, I didn't feel anything, but don't be discouraged. It just takes time. It takes time for you to kind of regain that connections and smell it again. So next time, like next day, I smell it a little bit and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I can smell it, at least something. It wasn't the strong smell from lavender, and I hate lavender, but it's just the one thing that I can smell. That's ironic. And then the day after that, like today, I woke up and I just can smell it like all the time if I'm on my right. So my left needs some work, but my right is kind of good. So with that being said, fuel. Eat your food. Don't go crazy. Though it's not the green light for you to go and I can eat whatever I want right now. No, it's just eat your vegetables, eat your fiber, eat your protein, minimize your fat content, and you will be fine. Your body needs energy to fight this thing, and if you provide it with the proper energy source and you supply your body with everything that it needs to fight it, it will say thank you, and you will feel better in like no time. You don't have to wait 3 months until you get back all your senses. You don't have to wait like another 2 weeks until I can finally get out of my bed. It's very, very easy. Just eat nutrients dense food, take care of your physical activity, don't be lazy, go outside. I'm not saying go in the gym, just go outside, take some very light physical activity like light cardio, and try not to beat yourself up about that. All right, that's just a virus. You will get over it in no time. Don't think that you're some sort of outsider right now. No, it's not. We all probably will get with this thing. So this is it. I'll continue my vlog about how am I recovering from this stuff, but every day is just better and better. So guys, don't lose hope and do everything that you need to do in order for you to recover faster and get back on track with new energy, I would say. Thank you very much for watching, and